GSI Studios.
Cool.
Well, if that sounds cool,
Right.
because it's a lot easier to play without headphones.
Yeah, right.
Is that cool in there?
Yeah.
Or is it
He
weird?
had his phones on. But yeah,
Yeah.
it sounded good from here. Dude, I got my notes.
Uh-huh.
So, I have a lot of questions to ask you, important questions. So we're here with Walter Smith III, son of Walter Smith, grandson of Walter Smith. So this was our first session at GSI, and we're excited to open. And since we have Walter here, I figured we ask him a few questions, which have been carefully vetted. So, Walter.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a strange name. Is that short for something, or is?
Yes, it's short for Walter Smith III.
Ah, great. So that's a family name.
Yes.
Great. So, most importantly, where is one? I mean,
Well, one is where one is.
Union Square.
Yes.
Like right south of Union Square. Like right next to that the Blimpie, the sub place.
Yes.
Right?
There's also one on 145th and Broadway, 72nd Broadway. There's also 2, 3.
I'm not talking about the train.
Oh.
Anyways, you obviously don't know. Let's move on. My notes here say that you're heavily influenced by the Baja Men, so I just want to ask you about what they mean to you, not only musically, but more importantly, spiritually.
Well, I mean, they answer a big question that a lot of us deal with daily, which is who let the dogs out.
Right. I mean, I've heard... Wait, that's the Baja Men?
Yeah.
Oh, classic song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Classic song. All right, great. So when we were in there, I don't know, you guys are going to hopefully buy Walter's record. They didn't use any mics at all, truly revolutionary. I just wanted to know, what's the biggest difference, in your opinion, between using mics and not using mics for recording?
What I found when we have not used mics is that when we listen to the playback, it ends up being almost like you can't hear anything. It's like the damnedest
right.
thing.
But I mean, since we're fully outfitted, state-of-the-art studio, I think here we can get away with not using mics and it still sounds great.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. Cool. So earlier we were talking, and I just wanted to kind of get this out of the way. You said that if the Texans had drafted Johnny Manziel, what's the over/under on Super Bowls they would have won since then? I mean, he's been in the league. Well, he's not in the league anymore, but
It's
2
been
years
2
removed.
so they would definitely have 2 Super Bowls.
Definitely have 2. Okay,
Yep.
perfect. I just wanted to clear that up. So,
Absolutely.
it's really nice. I think when we were in there listening, it's really nice that you give some amateur musicians a chance to record with a modern jazz giant like
Sure.
yourself.
Absolutely.
It must be really great for them, like the novice musicians, like Mr. Harley.
Yeah, Eric Harley.
Eric Harley.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, how do you pick the musicians for your record? Is it just like a?
Well, he's been sending me MySpace messages for years,
Right,
man,
right.
and I just figured,
Are we friends on MySpace, by the way?
well, we were, and then you did that thing, so.
I thought it was a tasteful picture.
Well.
Anyways, I don't really want to talk about that, but yeah, Harley's he knows his way around the drums. I mean, he could use a little polishing, but
Yeah.
I just think I think it's kudos to you.
Well, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Who's the least important member of the band?
Well, that would be me, because, really all I'm here for is to pay everyone. Outside of that.
But they're not going to pay today, though, right?
No.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. All right, great. And who's the most important member of the band?
Well, that would also be me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I had that written down. I just wanted to
Okay.
make sure. What's the worst song you've ever heard?
What was the first track on your album?
Which one?
The one that you guys did with Harley.
Oh, on Vipassana?
No.
Oh, the one with. Oh, yeah. I think it was so bad we didn't even title it.
Okay, that's
yeah.
the one.
But that's what we're going for. So
Yeah.
awesome,
Well,
awesome, dude.
mission
That's honestly
accomplished.
it's really great to hear you say
Yeah.
that. Wow, I'm floored.
Absolutely.
So, rumor is they're thinking of changing the name of saxophone. First of all, it doesn't really make sense. I heard the Garzone is in the running because George is so killing. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think about
I
that?
think that would be great. I mean, he basically taught every saxophone player anyway.
Right. Cool. All right, cool. So, a couple more questions. 47 times 163.
13.
Clearly, you're truly a product of the Houston public education system. 7,661 is actually the answer. So you hate the color blue. That's
Yep.
what we've heard. Great. No need to explain. So I've been working out really heavily on. Not working out really heavily, clearly, but I've been working out my air saxophone technique. I did a little bit of a demo with Chris Potter. Maybe you've heard of him.
Nope.
He's not very good. He's kind of like Brecker if Brecker sucked.
What's Brecker?
It's like a cereal or something.
Okay.
No need to worry about it. But so, can you just give us a little demonstration of what you do air saxophone wise? Because that's really more important than, oh, you get up there.
Yeah.
See, I'm more of a, if I may give you a little personal lesson, because I'm more of like a paddles guy.
Oh, okay.
And I get a little lips going, and I also like to do little spins
Okay.
with mine, and to maybe a little twirl like basketball, like Globetrotters.
Okay.
So
That
just
works.
maybe next time do that instead
Okay.
of what you're doing.
Absolutely.
And we heard you had a really huge announcement.
Yes.
Did you want to? First of all, I'm going to go back and edit this video to say that you have a huge announcement at the beginning, so people watch
Okay.
all the way to the end, because this interview is going terribly. But if you care to make that announcement now, the whole world's watching. So.
All right. Well, as of today, I am.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I can't. Wow. Guys, you heard it here first. Walter's.
Yeah.
And Eric Harlan's Wikipedia page still says he's 2 years younger than he is.
Mm-hmm.
So, wow. Well, you know what, Walter? It's been great having you here. We hope to have you back in the future. Everybody buy Walter's record. If you've somehow made it to the end of this video, pat yourself on the back. And we'll catch you later.
All right.
GSI Studios.